Okay, so this is an update video for Shock, mostly. Again, because he's helping me work on this, or attempting to. When he went to bed, given it's late and I'm wide awake, um, we were not getting what we wanted on this. Now, at the moment, it's just going to show up as a red globe and the thing, but if I come to here, operation system, map systems, and down to here, you will notice that we have total years, and this is set to 4.5 billion. Uh, we have years per step, which is set currently to 2.5 million. We can set this lower, like we can set it down to 1 million years. And it'll show every 20 steps, so, maybe we want it showing every 10 steps. And we've got a whole bunch of other stuff. We've got our texture size for the preview and stuff like that. We'll go like this. We've got our planet radius, all this stuff, our uplift, etc, etc. We currently have no visual targets or anything like this. Now, if I hit play, notice first we come in and we are seeing things slowly change. This is because we have plate tectonics happening. Because of up the texture resolution, it's running a little bit slower. But it's generating all 4.5 million years at half billion years at a million year steps. We don't have any weird seaming happening. We've got everything generating as it should. This is a height map, so dark, low, white, bright. Well, almost white, high, red because of just how I've got it plugged in. Working on getting it back to showing biome along with height map and the like. It's just, yeah, it's taking a little bit. As you can see, we get rips opening, dips, along with crustal areas. Like now, this isn't the. This will probably not be the final iteration of this. There's some things still missing from in this. It does use the Varoli method. So to explain why we were using that method, seems Sock was curious before he went to bed, given he'd noticed it as well. Is because they are quick. They let it select areas of the sphere that are under control. And, well, it's a quick and easy way for it to section out a sphere, right? The downside to using it is that it's sectioning out a sphere, and unless you grammatically take into account a whole bunch of stuff, doesn't smoothly blend things like it should be. There are other methods that can be used, including the one that Sock is in his branch of this is playing with, which is noise generation per continent. But that's where I started with, and well, I didn't exactly like it. It's not nothing against that method. It just doesn't, to me, generate real world. There's no real tectonics happening, which means you don't get upwellings and the like along where you should, and you don't get canyons and things like that where you should. Whereas this, where we got plates merging, things like that, we can see high spots forming over time, falling off, and we can tweak the numbers. We probably will have to tweak the numbers, but we can see that they're happening. You can use cellular automata as another method for this, which is just like putting blobs and the like on, but again, no tectonics. And then you have where you draw the boundaries and thing. Problem with that is you're having to do each one every time. You've got to form closed loops, you've got to handle the poles, you've got to handle seam wrapping, etc. Nightmare. Then you have let's literally write a tectonic plate model, which, at least according to GPT, which I was using to bounce all the ideas for this off and help me code parts of it and things like that. It's real great if you want to do a scientific study, but not exactly useful for game because it takes too much time. So far we're keeping with Voronoi, or at least I am on my branch. The downside is that yes, we sometimes get weird polygon shapes and the like happening. But by the looks of it, I've actually managed to smooth a lot of them out in this version. What I may end up seeing is if there's not a way that the Voronoi sphere stuff can be how to put it, changed so that so they adjust. We did a lot of that. Well, between ChatGPT and me, we've done a lot of that here. Which is why this is all starting to look a little bit more realistic. Still not giving clear exactly 100% what I want, which is why I need to get the shader and everything updated. That's easy to view, but it's getting there. I also need to add a time so we know how far along the simulation of the generation of the world it is. And of course, for it to block, well, not be running normal sim time while we're doing it. So I don't even know if at the moment if this is tied to this time. Shouldn't be. Doesn't look like it is, which is good. But like this is one generation, right? I can let's tweak some numbers. We could see it was taking a little while. Right, so let's make some numbers here. So have it step through 2 mil. Well, it might help that I wasn't doing a million years. I was only doing 100,000. Ah, yeah. So that's a million years there. So 10 million years every step. Set this to increase more. Try 3, 6. Reduce our erosion down a little bit. Try running this. We're basically showing 10 million years each update here. So end product, our end world. Now, one thing we could try and do, yeah, I have to show some getting tired. One thing we can try and do here, which I've not done yet, is we take our height map, right, we run it over into that, take out this map naught back here, feed back into here, feeds everything back, way. This is feeding everything back out. Here, normally this would go up. Would come out of here, go up, and give us our day-night terminator, but I don't want that right now. Now, last time I tried this, kind of, I think I locked Unity up. Even though technically the height map should be able to go into the normal map. So actually, crap, what I wanted to do. Let's just feed the height map straight into the normal rather than doing a normal unpack to begin with. Let's see what happens. What's the worst that happen? Unity locks up. Which it hasn't done. Here we're basically, if I'm not wrong, this is displaying the continental stuff from memory. I think I had it showing each plate. But it's not, obviously, you know, we're not getting our height map. I could have sworn there was a option in here. Did I expose it, or was it in the so apparently I do have it building the normal texture, so I might be able to yank the normal map. Okay, it's not in there. Let me go look at script. See, you guys aren't going to be able to see it for a moment here. It's not what I want. Coroutines. I think that I don't have it generating the biomes at the moment because properly. Yeah, because that's the point when we do the plates. Yeah, I've got a feeling I'm tired and I'm having problems seeing where the frick I build the stuff that I send to the presenter. So we send if Tectonics. Okay, there it is. Tectonic preview mode dot plates. I need to 1 sec. Go to definition. Yep, that was enum. And why is it not being global map presenter? Is here. Because I'm blind. It's right here. Now the thing to remember here is this doesn't have all the info you need to display mountains and everything in this. It's nowhere up near that level yet. That's actually what I'm starting to work on now. Yeah, we have a world and tectonics and no strange polygon borders or anything like that. I'm actually really pleased with how this one's come up. Anyway, that's the update for SOC.